Hey guys, I just want to make a video talking about intermittent fasting and why I think it's the best way to lose fat, lose weight, and just a lifestyle that you can stick to for the rest of your life. A little backstory about me: when I was 18, I had type 2 diabetes, I had high insulin, I had a host of other problems. I was 60 pounds overweight. I was a chunky little boy, and I didn't really have anything or any plan or solutions on how to lose this weight. And I went to this health lady, professional nutritionist, and she told me right after high school, she's like, all right, here's the plan that you're gonna do. You're gonna eat these meals. I'm gonna give you the list of foods, and you're gonna stick to this, and you'll lose the weight, and you won't have to go on insulin, and you'll cure your whatever. You'll help your body. And I was there for 2 hours, and she gave me this list and this plan. We're going over it, and I still remember from the jump in my mind, I'm thinking, this is nuts. The first meal was, I think, like 3 baby carrots and half a boiled egg. You don't even get a full boiled egg, you get half. Then you get a snack before lunch. It's like 2 pieces of celery with half a teaspoon of peanut butter. And then lunch, you have 3 slices of turkey and an apple. And then you get another snack of 4 almonds. Don't do 5 almonds because you're gonna screw everything up. And then dinner is like the same as lunch, and protein and a vegetable like broccoli. Again, 5 pieces of broccoli. Don't have more broccoli because you're gonna mess it up. And I remember leaving that office with that lady, 18 years old, thinking, what kid, what dude my age, anyone who can stick to this? This is crazy. I'm not a damn bunny rabbit that can eat 3 carrots and call it good for the rest of the day or whatever. That's just not gonna work. So what I did instead was I just started intermittent fasting. I didn't even know what it was. I just said, I'm just gonna skip breakfast. I don't need to eat breakfast. I'll have coffee, and then I'll have lunch and dinner, and that's what I'll do. I won't snack. I'm just gonna skip breakfast, lunch, dinner, and it worked. And I didn't even know really what intermittent fasting was. I didn't even look it up. I just started doing that, and now that I connect the dots, it was like, yeah, well, okay, well, I was intermittent fasting. That's what I was doing, and through this, learning about this, it changed my life, and it helped me establish a lifestyle through diet and nutrition that I can stick to for the rest of my life. And that's the biggest problem today, is that there's so many different theories and nutrition plans and what to eat, how to eat, when to eat, that it just leaves everyone confused. And I just think of the acronym KISS that I learned from The Office, and Dwight's like, KISS, Mike always tells me KISS, keep it simple, stupid. And that's what it really is in terms of diet, nutrition, and even working out. It's just keep it simple, stupid. Don't overthink this. You're not gonna spark your metabolism by eating 3 baby carrots every 2 hours and some celery with half a teaspoon of peanut butter. That's not how our bodies work. And I think the main reason why this push for breakfast has been so big is because of big chain corporations, the cereal boxes, the Pop-Tarts, the waffles, pushing that, what's the most important meal of the day? Oh, it's breakfast. You want to start your day off with a big bowl of Cheerios and yogurt and whatever's next. Put half a stick of butter in your coffee and mix it with this protein powder that I created, all this stuff. And do that for the 6 months and your life will change. And it's just so much BS. It leaves people confused, lost, and they don't know what to do, and they ultimately give up on losing weight and changing their lifestyle because it's just impossible to stick with. And that's the complete opposite with intermittent fasting. I find that everyone that I've told them about doing intermittent fasting, they've started, they say it's the best thing ever, and they're gonna stick to it the rest of their life. That's just the way it is. And I believe that's because that's how we're actually made. If you look back at our ancestors, when they used to go hunting for food, they weren't waking up with a bowl of Cheerios and milk and some Pop-Tarts or whatever. They had to go out, hunt, run, and find an animal to kill. And then ultimately, later on in the day, they would eat that animal and give it to their family. And that's how they would survive. And that's why I think you see the obesity rate in our country across the world is so high, is because we have an unlimited access to food. It's crazy. There's just food everywhere. It's 24/7, and people are there's no breaks. And intermittent fasting teaches you a discipline and giving you an opportunity to give your body a break from eating and almost detoxing. That's what I kind of refer to as when you're fasting, you're detoxing of all the food, you're processing all the food. You can eliminate, you don't have to be processing food 24/7. It's not good for you. And if you've ever wanted to start intermittent fasting, or you're curious about it, or maybe you are, I highly recommend doing it. Just to keep it simple, keep it simple, stupid. I wake up, have coffee. I usually do half a cup of like almond milk. I heat it up, put it in my coffee. It's like 12 calories. There's no sugar or fat. It doesn't break my fast. It doesn't, whatever other people want to say. And then I put a bunch of cinnamon in my coffee, because cinnamon has a bunch of benefits. It's an antioxidant. It helps blood sugar. It gets me a better mood, actually. My energy levels are better, and it just tastes fantastic. So that's what I do. I have a cup of coffee, almond milk, some cinnamon, maybe like a stevia packet or something if I want. You don't even have to do that. But that's breakfast, and it's not breakfast. It's just, a little thing I like to do in the morning that most people do if they're intermittent fasting. And then you can have your lunch at noon, and then your dinner at 6 p.m. And so you have a 6-hour eating window, let's say. 18 hours fasting, 6 hours eating. And this is the best way to keep your diet in check. Satiation-wise, when you're not eating all the time, you'll find your blood sugars will stay more consistent. They won't be going like this 24/7. When you're always eating, you're spiking and lowering your blood sugar, which causes cravings. It causes you to feel hungry when you're actually not hungry. So intermittent fasting will change the way you look at food, nutrition, and how you eat your meals, which is a huge benefit for a lot of people across this country. So I think 99% of guys can do intermittent fasting, but for women, I'm not sure. I think there's some girls I know that do intermittent fasting and they like it and they can stick with it, and others, it destroys their hormones and they don't feel good, and that's the last thing you want to do is do that to your body, is mess up all your hormones. So it's really kind of based on your own personal experience with it. I can tell you that the first 2 weeks, I'm trying to remember, I've been doing it for so long, the first 2 weeks are definitely the hardest because your body has to adapt to not eating breakfast. And then after that, it's much easier. Your lifestyle will change and you'll see drastic results through intermittent fasting. So if you have questions, guys, or you want to get in contact with me regarding how to start, just email me at livstallion@gmail.com or message me on Instagram or Facebook. I'd be happy to answer your questions and get you started. There's no fees or anything. This is just common sense, keep it simple, stupid nutrition and lifestyle that you can do for the rest of your life without confusing the hell out of you and making you question every move and meal and everything you eat. And that's the benefit of IF, intermittent fasting. And again, contact me if you need help. Love to help you.